Where are we? Sunday morning. Let me turn the wipers off. I'm headed out to Epsom, which is about 60 miles from where I live. That's what, I suppose 100 kilometers or so, to pick up a set of VR6 seats for the Caddy van. Now, really what I should have done is gotten the Caddy MOT'd and make sure that everything is sorted on it before I start spending money on it, but I've already sent some money away to buy some window tinting, some black vinyl, because I've got some ideas of stuff to do, including a very dark limo tint on the side glass, part for privacy and part for the look of it. So yes, I'm on my way to Sam to see him and to pick up those wheels. He might have something else to sell as well, I don't know. We'll see what he's got. He's breaking a Caddy that he was building with the VR5 engine in, but something along the way happened, I'm not sure what. But yeah, first stop will be filling up at my local Gulf station, and then from there obviously hit the road, M25 and whatever else it throws at me. Yesterday I know both lanes, both directions of the M25 was shut at some point, so I'm glad I didn't go, although that was part of the plan, was to go yesterday, and then other things got in the way, and I didn't. So there you go, welcome to the trip. Nothing special, just I know some people like seeing what happens around England, especially the sort of the international viewers, and subscribe, like, share, comment, do all of those things. And fingers crossed. I've also messaged somebody about some wheels. They're 16-inch, which may be wrong, considering this runs on 14-inch standard. Basically, I've messaged him. Let's see if he replies. If he's prepared to sell for sensibly stupid money, then I'll be interested. I know they need tires as well, and I'm not at all knowledgeable about the 16-inch tire wheel market. My company car runs on 16s, but nothing else. And the reason I'm using the company car today, by the way, is because of ULEZ, which is our stealth tax that's being stolen from us on a daily basis, 7 days a week. When you go into London, anyone who drops off somebody at Heathrow, they didn't even allow a corridor for people to literally drop off. So at Heathrow, if you want to go to the airport right now, it's going to cost you the ULEZ zone, which I think is £12, £5 literally for a drop off. And that's before you've done anything else. So it's kind of another £20 a day that people are spending. If you go into London itself, for most cars, you have to pay the congestion zone. I think, actually I have no clue, I think it's 10 or 14 pounds, something like that. So for most people, you're looking at £25 a day if you don't have the latest, most modern car, which equates to debt for a lot of people, because not everybody can afford to run the latest, greatest kind of emissions-free vehicle. So I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but I think that ULEZ is the worst of the worst when it comes to stealing. It's just outright, we don't know where that money is going for real. I'm not talking about the fact that they tell you all the bullshit stories that you get spun about where money goes, but at the end of the day, I think ULEZ is another stealth tax. And every time somebody cuts one of those cameras down, every time somebody steals them, anytime somebody blocks them and so-called gets in the way of the law, absolute bollocks. I say well done to them. And if anything, there should be a central fund to defend those guys if they get caught, because they're going to get caught. But I just think it's an outright thievery from government. And of course, in this case, it's the London Mayor's office. Technically, that is blamed. But there you go. No more ranting, let's get on the road. Fill up the car first with expensive diesel. I think it's £1.60 something a litre now, which obviously in some countries may be less, in some countries maybe more. But there you go, thanks for joining. Should I smile? Yes. Right, here we go. Off to Epsom. Those VR6 seats. I've also messaged another guy about some wheels. They're 16-inch. Apparently they bolt straight on and work, so depending on his price and availability, etc., I might buy them as well. fill for you. They don't allow you to touch their pumps, which is an interesting way of doing things, to be honest. Always makes me laugh, but it's good. Bit of traditional old-fashioned service. Right, that actually is probably a bit close, so you can get in there with his pump. There you go. Let's just zero this.